Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. I am here because it is the end of the month, which means that it is another month of planning my budget. So I will be planning my January budget today, and I keep my budget in this planner, which stays at home. This front half is my memory planning, and the second half is my budget and social media is what I use the weekly pages for. So this month being January, I'm switching over to the Blaze Your Own Trail student planner for my budget and social media planner. So I am going to go ahead and get started. And today I will also be using a kit from Lavish Paper Company. These are fairly new. These kits are these budget kits, and I am super excited to use it. So it comes with this side, oh my gosh, I can't think of what it's called, but like you put it on the side. And then it has several bill due stickers, as well as monthly income, starting balance, ending balance, some no spend stickers, credit score trackers, some more bills due, paydays, cash, little savings jars. And I just am super excited to use it. Plus I have these extra ones just in case I have more bills due than 16, which I might. Unfortunately, that's what being an adult means. So I am going to start by putting all of my bills due stickers on. And I don't have to number it this time. The last few months, the last year almost, I've been using an undated planner, so I have to put on the dates, but I don't today. So on the first, I have rent that is due. And I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. So it says bill, and then it has a dollar sign for the amount, and then auto pay or date paid, or both. So that is what the little sticker shows. So on the first, I have rent. And then on the 5th, I have 2 that are due. I guess I want to make sure, let's see, I only have 14 bills, so I should be fine to just use the purple. Okay, so then on the 5th, I have 2 bills due, being my gym membership, as well as my internet and cable. Then on the 9th, I have a student loan bill due. And then on the 15th, I have a bill due. And then on the 16th, so the 15th is a loan consolidation, and then the 16th is my car and renter's insurance. And then on the 17th, I have my electric bill, and I actually just called and got put on the equal pay, so they take the last 12 months and just divide it, so it is a like an average. And then for the 24th is my gas bill. Then the 25th, I have my car payment and my T-Mobile. And then on the 30th, I pay my parents, as well as my credit card that I have, and the other half of my loan consolidation. And I actually really like how small these are, because there's several that I do have that are on more than one bill on one day. So I like that I can put them all on. And then my paydays are the 15th and the last day of the month, but I get paid a day early. So I don't know if I'll be getting paid So normally I get paid on Monday, but a day being early would be Friday, but that's a holiday, so I don't know if technically I'll be paid Thursday, but I'm just gonna put it on Friday. And then the last day of the month, which a day early would be the 30th. Just like that. And then have this, I really wish I could think of the word. It's gonna drive me nuts. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Which I normally don't do something like this, but I think I will this time and see if instead of doing a whole sheet in the middle, I could do something like this instead. So even though this says bills due, I think, let's see how many there is. What I'll do is have my bills due on the month, and then I'm going to put the, what are my like normal cash envelopes over here. Trying to decide if I want, because normally on the middle page I show my income and then my outgoing and then the balance that's left over. So that could be like the monthly income, starting balance, ending balance. Or if I want to put it down here and just put my bills due. I just feel like it's a little bit redundant to have the bills due here and here with the way I'm doing it, which depending on what you use your weekly spreads for, you could put your bills due. If you don't have like a dedicated budget planner, you could put your bills due on your regular planner, and then these stickers could go in your week. But for me, I'm just doing it on the calendar, because then for the week I'm using it for social media, and then I do write the bill due in, but each week is different. I wouldn't necessarily want to always use these stickers. Oh, and I always forget my Apple and my iTunes. That comes out, so I pay for like the extra storage on my phone, as well as the monthly Apple Music. I think that comes out on the 18th. So I'm going to put that on there. And then, so I think what I'll do is I'll write the bills due on the stickers here, and then I'll write the bills due here with totals for the 15th and the last day of the month, which actually is the last day of December, this 15th of January, the way I do my budget, because the payday I get technically the Friday before this pays for all of the bills up to there, and then the 15th pays for the second half. So I'm gonna put that there, and then down here in these 3 boxes, I will put my other stuff. So I'm gonna do that really quick. So on the first, I have rent, which is $9.70. And that is not an auto pay, so I'm not gonna mark the auto pay. And then on the 5th, I have my Comcast, which it's actually going up. So that is going to be $150. And that is not an auto pay either. But my gym membership, which is $35, is an auto pay. And then the 9th, which is my student loan, is also not an auto pay. And then the 15th, which is my loan consolidation, is an auto pay. And the 16th is my car and renter's insurance, and that is also an auto pay. Then on the 17th is my electric, which is not an auto pay. And then the 18th, I can't remember, so iTunes and Apple Music. I can't remember the totals. I think it's, I'm gonna say $3 for the iTunes, which is the memory, and then $10 for the music. And these are just rounded numbers. Same goes for my paydays. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I don't share the exact amount I make. And then my gas bill is not an auto pay. Then the 25th is my car loan, which is not an auto pay, and T-Mobile, which is not an auto pay. Then on the 30th is my parents, which is not an auto pay. My Visa, which is not, and the other half of my loan consolidation. Perfect. So then what I'm going to do over here is just say December 31st and the total, which is $45 more than it was last month because my internet went up. So that is going to be $1,589. And then this will be January 15th. So that amount is $666.74. Then I'm going to just go ahead and do the cash here as well. So I'm going to put cash, and that is my groceries, money for Theodore, dining out, personal, and the gas that goes in my car. I do $160 for groceries, $16 for Theodore, $80 for dining out, $40 for just my personal budget, and then $100 for my car. So that comes to a total of $396. And then I'm going to put my income down here, which is my job income. And that is, again, an estimate of about $2,350 a month. And then I do also receive money from my nephew who is living with me, which is, I just realized I'm putting dollar bill on those when there's a dollar bill. Oh well. And he is going to be paying a little bit more next month because of the cable and internet going up. So that will put my, so then I'm going to put my incoming and then my outgoing and then my balance. So my incoming is $2,835, and then my outgoing is these combined. Let me add that up really quick. So my outgoing is $2,651 and 74 cents. So that means that my goal to technically put into savings would be that minus that. So I'm going to put this right here, and the goal is, I'm just going to round it to 182. I really like how this has turned out. So for January, I've been trying to follow Dave Ramsey, which his goal is to pay off your debt first and then start putting into a savings account. I am working on paying off my debt with my loan consolidation. So I am going to put a little bit, so I'm going to see how this month goes and put the extra into a savings account to go towards the having, I think it's $1,000 in your savings account, that baby step. And then depending on how that goes, and starting in February, I'll put the majority of that towards my debt and then a little bit into savings and go from there. But for this month, I just want to put it into savings. And then I do want to use these monthly income, starting balance, ending balance, just to kind of track. So I am going to put those down here. And that will be my actual. So this is my estimate, this will be my actual, and then we'll go from there. And then if you want to track your credit score, you can use these, and then I might try some no spends, we'll see, and we'll go from there. So I really like how this one turned out. Instead of using the middle page, just using my monthly spread. I think I am going to enjoy doing it that way. And then I just put it right back in here, and I am good to go for January. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want to see all my videos going forward. I do have some more videos for the new year that I'm really excited to share. So make sure to check those out, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.